All right, what's good, DJ Connect fam? You already know what it is. We got another STEM video coming at you guys. I kind of did like an unboxing. One of the guys said I didn't really like dig into the program at all. I didn't have my controller set up or anything. I just installed it and checked it out. So if you guys need help installing it or kind of want to see what it can do by itself, definitely check out the video I just uploaded before this. But if you really just want to like dig into this and see what it can do, let's go. This is the video for you. This is the official DJ Connect STEM video. It just dropped, and I don't want to sit here and like hate on it or anything, but I don't know if this is something that I'm really gonna be using all of the time. It's awesome to have. Like, if I have to make an acapella or something, this thing sounds incredible. Like, it is 100% the best sounding stem extraction that I've ever heard. But when it comes to like, I guess easy or the use in a real live setting, I think I'm always going to be going to like an acapella in track and an acapella out. And I had a guy kind of ask me like what that is and how it works. So what I did is prepared a little set that I'm going to play at the end of this and kind of show you how everything sounds, how it works. And we're going to go through it deeply in that sense. So just give me a minute and we're going to get to that. We're going to get to the mix. But just the first few things off of the hop, like step number one, you want to, and this actually, when I've been thinking about this is a negative in my opinion, like a problem with the thing. What you'll see here is like when you have it on a setting, you got to pick it on one of these. I changed out my my slicer loop. I got rid of the slicer and brought in this. You do have to go into your settings. On DJ preferences, it's going to have a little thing right at the bottom. It's going to say change one of these settings with stem effects. So I got rid of the slicer roll and brought in stem effects. And now you're going to see that you have 4 things here. So as I was about to say, the only thing I'm missing is my laptop. Like, I'm a DJ who's always going to be using a laptop. The laptop to me is my number one most important piece of gear. Like, a lot of guys say they go for the all-in-one, the USBs, no computers. For me, that's not how I would ever play, and I would never subscribe to that. Like, we all like what we like, and to me, I'd say the computer is the most important part of all of my DJ gear. More important than having a Rev7 or anything. Like, it's me having a computer, because that computer runs Serato, in which I get stems. I can easily search music. I got my sampler. I got the cue buttons. I got everything built into the software. So to me, like, that's number one. But where was I going with that? I was just going to say, I'll have my laptop, so I can disable this stuff on there. When I've been testing for these few, like, I've tested for 10 minutes or so, the only issue that I'm seeing, like, that I'm instantly running into is, like, you have to hit, you see how there's 4 boxes here. This is going to match up with the software. I don't have it, you can't see it, but, like, this is it here. So unfortunately, I want to stick with with that reggae vibe because I didn't get any flags. But on this side, I have Ariana Grande. So I don't know why I picked Ariana Grande. It was just there, ready to go. Of course, I picked that. But you'll see here what I was saying. So first off, you have to shift and then jump into your slicer roll. So that's how you first get into it. And this is all going to make sense at the end of the video when I kind of do the set. So that's just like an extra step. But now you have your 4 options here. And I think this one is vocal, and you have to turn these off at all at the same time. So you got vocal, and then I think it goes like melody, drums, and then bass, right? So right now everything's on.
Girl, trust me, it ain't easy.
Dropping the bass.
Spend one good pussy, believe me. They don't know about each other. Come here, but I win a drama, we no run up.
Like, it sounds good. I'm not gonna knock that. I will definitely be using this if I ever need to like build an acapella. But in a real life stance, I don't know. Like, it's a lot easier for me to drop an acapella in over an outro instrumental. It's just like, to me, that's kind of Lego, and that's where we're moving a step. But here you have to kind of disable everything all at once. So you'd be playing either way, like, to each their own. Like, if you love it, that's amazing. The feature itself is awesome. Like, it's 10 out of 10. This is killer. But for me to use it, that I'm not too sure about yet. What is awesome though, I have an extra set of hot cues up here with the Rev7. So I've loved this feature since the dawn of time. I actually have my stuff up here. So if not, I'd be losing out on hot cues because my hot cues would be here and you have to jump to a different mode. So that's kind of an issue that I'm going to see for a lot of people coming up. But the solution to that is having the laptop, as I said. So I guess that's all I can really talk about it this far. It's just like an extra step that you have to do. If you love it, that's awesome. To me, I think it's just like an extra step that I don't want to do when all I have to do is download a track. But the possibilities are endless. So like the possibilities truly are endless. But getting to it is it just takes like an extra step. So either you love that, you don't love it, it is what it is. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to run a set here. I'm going to have to pause in the middle of it just to make sure, like, once it gets to Ariana Grande, I don't even want to play any of the Ariana Grande. I just want it to be like clean and ready to go. You're going to see me having to jump over like through the loop rolls to get this stuff activated. The difference would be having a laptop. That might help. But yeah, let's just do it. Let's do it.
I got 3 girls that trust me, it ain't easy. Money have you spent on good pussy, believe me. They don't know about each other. Come me can't bother with no drama, with no run up. Don't try if your money not turn up. Oh, some girl again fucking at them sum up. And I'm not all of them now. Oh. Hey, some girl in Miami. Fuck on them can't even buy a baby. Wife in the house and living lavish.
Now, before we get into any Ariana Grande, let's just kill that because I need to evade the police here, the YouTube police. So now I'm cutting out everything. So we just got a cappella. And this is just kind of a way that you can see this works and how you would use it in a real setting. Because I did have a guy ask me like how I would use a cappella ins and outs in a real setting. So after this, then I'm just going to use the actual edits that I have and show you how, to me at least, it's easier, especially without the laptop. So let's go.
Got me some type of way. Need you to feel it this way. I do not know what to say, but I know I should think about it. So I'm back and look at your face. I wanna know how you taste. Usually don't give it away, but you know
Hold your man, you know fi walk over ya. Girl, your pussy clean and walk with no odor. Nothing a drop out.
So that was just kind of like another blend. So like it works. It's nice. And what would be next? Let's drop. This is the actual acapella in and out. So I'm going to jump all the way kind of to the end of the track here. And this is how I would normally be playing. Like, so I'd be just in my normal cue mode. Everything is good. I'd just be playing out like the track by itself.
Bad wine, some gal bad mind, yo. Show you what your things them not like you. A gal couldn't bright.
Cut that again because it is a known track, but now it would just go all of the normal track. Like it's pre-edited, it's pre-built and ready to go. So the next track I got here is just normal. So now it's gonna go to a acapella out. I got a cue point here. It's just gonna go to an acapella out off the tail end of that, and over here I'm just gonna mix the track right on top of it. So this is when you just download and edit, and it kind of does that job for you. I'm not having to hit anything off. I'm not having to change anything. I'm just like regularly playing here. And that's about it. Like, That's how you'd use Serato Stems, how I would use it in a live setting. Like realistically, I don't know if I'm going to use stems, but it sounds incredible. Like it sounds really good. If I need to make a blend or make a remix, like of course I'm going to use it, but I don't know in a live setting. Like I have all of these edits. Everything's already there. It opens up a gigantic like world of creativity that you can do anything. I know that there's been millions of times in my past where it's like, I can't find this acapella anywhere. Like if you were back in the MIRC days, you used to like trade acapellas with people. Like you'd go into these forums and say like, oh, hey, I got this acapella. What do you got? And you would literally trade acapellas across the service. Like it's crazy. And it's absolutely insane. Like how far DJing has came. Like if you think back to like where it used to be, like guys mixing with 4 vinyl decks and like slowly coming and things just like coming together, and now you just plug your USBs in and you're good to go. It's crazy how far DJing has come, and this is just like pushing the boundaries even further. So I can't wait to see what a lot of people are going to be doing with this. Like it's an amazing feature. Whether or not I use it will be to be determined. It's just like an extra step. Having a computer, as I said, will really help save that. And then as I was saying before, like you're going to kind of see at the end here, like I can just download the acapella ins, acapella outs of the actual track itself. And then you're it's just done for you. It's less work that you have to do. This is going to give you the ability to make that on anything. And I wonder, like, what I'm thinking now is like, maybe you just need one track where you can go into, Serato Flip and build like all of these. You can build an acapella in, build an acapella out, build an instrumental, build like your intro 8, your intro clean, your intro dirty, 8-bar. You can do all of these things and just kind of build them on the fly. It's crazy what's happening here. Shout out Serato, like insane feature. I love it. It sounds incredible. Like that's number one. This thing sounds almost flawless. It sounds like a lot of them, you're going to hear that digital sound that's just in the background. And it's like, this is pure DIY. Like we know that this is not a real acapella, but so far from what I've tested, and that's not too much, this sounds incredible. So shout out. Make sure you guys are liking and subscribing to this fire. Drop some comments in the chat and I will get back to you. Let's go.